offenses on the gridiron today. It's Wilson's Seahawks going up against Ryan's Falcons. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, in what is scheduled to be its final season as an NFL stadium, there's a look at the Georgia Dome here in Atlanta. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons.
Stringing.
Now Ryan on first down. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Thank you.
Picked off by the all-pro free safety,
Earl Thomas. Fuck you say, young nigga.
Earl Thomas, a defensive guy that can make things happen.
Arguably the best center fielder in the game today. He patrols the middle of the field with speed and with fury.
Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Earlier, partner, when discussing Russell Wilson, you said you think he's best when Seattle is running
Earl
back.
Thomas don't like what you said about him.
The centerpiece going forward there?
I think so, because of what he did 2 seasons ago before he got hurt. Because he runs that offense the way they want it run. One cut, downhill, get upfield, and Thomas Rawls is perfect for that. If he stays healthy, that allows Russell Wilson now to throw the play action, to bootleg passes that really hurt other teams defensively.
And Rawls has youth on his side, just 23.
Yours is messing up. Yeah.
Now Wilson on second down. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Well, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
He finds his man, Baldwin. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeves. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down.
That's funny.
And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding you 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 6 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
You take that, and I'll take
today's
this.
NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people
You
miss
better
an
have
open
a
field.
ran.
Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just them hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward to get the first down.
Why you ain't passing no more, yo?
Run the football, you can almost close your eyes and hear him running the football, can't you?
Scared to pass?
People just scatter. I mean, you know, when he goes through a pile, it moves in a positive direction for him. I just love how hard he plays the game.
1,000-yard season. He had 11 touchdowns last year. In March,
you don't
25
see
years
that,
old. So he's kind of hitting that sweet spot for a running back, isn't it?
He really is, and I still remember the evaluation of him coming out of college. He does everything well, but you weren't sure he had a dominant trait. Wrong about that. He's dominant in just about everything he does, and I think that he's going to continue to elevate his game and seek a 3rd Pro Bowl in 2017.
And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett. All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running back play with such joy as well as such fury? I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield.
You ain't got it in the
blocking
end zone
forms
yet.
in front. Lofted it to the runner, and now not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And a look at Seattle's defense.
When you say the name Richard Sherman, you
Yeah,
get a wide
Julio.
variety of reactions.
Hey,
All I know is that when I watch him play, very few false steps, and excellent understanding of what offenses are trying to do.
And this throw will be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you.
Looking for Baldwin, intercepted.
I saw that
with a
double
pick.
coverage.
And they
Shit.
have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Thought this was going to be
Can't wait to
easy.
see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. He's going to get the football. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. Third down here.
Supposed to pick
When
that
you see
shit.
passes
Not
knocked down
smack
by
it
those
down.
guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
On third down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He hits Baldwin right side. Baldwin coming off his first Pro Bowl appearance. He had career highs, Charles, in catches with 94, over 1,100 yards. That also a career high. Pretty good season for Doug Baldwin.
And I think the place that he really started to take off was midway through 2015. The connection between he and his quarterback, Russell Wilson, where they were playing more from the pocket, bigger plays downfield, that just propelled him into 2016. That, and anything he perceives as a slight, he uses it to his advantage, and he just goes out and plays.
Some Cheez-Its, but
in the secondary now on
chilling
third.
now, man. I get quiet like this, I'm probably going to fall
And
asleep.
he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He's got Curse. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 12 yards is the pickup there. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Now Wilson on 1st down. He's got time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On 2nd down, Rawls. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. 3rd down now following the run. On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, he stays up. Finding time. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
They'll come out in the pistol. On 1st down, Wilson. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it
Yes,
never
sir.
loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cut that.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Adrian Claiborne getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Baldwin with it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
The intended target, Doug Baldwin, and that'll bring up second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Now it's Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Offense has been out there a while. This is their 14th play in this series. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Atlanta.
Son,
right after this
you ain't gonna
timeout.
shake me.
Now Ryan on first down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And down he'll go at the 25.
Oh, you all wouldn't do those
As the
12.
screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And it's 3rd and short.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Third and 2. Now Ryan. He's going to air one out. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. Now they go screen. It's complete. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you think to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back?
There goes Thomas Rawls. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Thomas Rawls as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going.
There's going to be, and I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And Freeman lost the football. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Jonathan Babineau in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Yeah, I got
looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, Wilson. And that one got tipped. Got to throw everything off. It brings up third.
But sometimes you have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. They go play action now. Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And he's got Lockett. That one good for 12 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call line or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
As a defender, you're eager to be involved in every play. So when the action goes away from you, a lot of times you run after the ball. But in this case, what a terrific job by the defender staying home and taking care of his responsibilities.
Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. Third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Play action. Now Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Adrian Claymore. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. This is taken at the 15. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Ryan, he's going to wind up and air it out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tammy, there. And it's 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now it's Lockett. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And on 2nd and 10 now. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Doug Baldwin from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Don't do it,
and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
Go pick it off.
From deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Now Ryan, eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the short shot. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A 10th carry for Thomas Rawls. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. They run with a power back. Rawls. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
He's smart.
Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10.
This nigga smart though when you sleep.
Wilson going to give to Rawls. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there.
I'm just off and on, nodding off and shit. In case I start snoring again.
I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance. And it's a tough job to contain them.
Fourth, man.
Damn, boy, don't tell me I got you on hush.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. They set up the screen to Rawls. Room here to run. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield.
Do we give y'all that room? Shit. I'll take it.
And he'll get it up the middle. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out. It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Do that again.
Deion Jones.
Blitz me again.
Record another sack. There's 6.
I want you to blitz me again, Will.
On 2nd down, Wilson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse.
Sorry, ass. What?
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Fighting through, and incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So Wilson will head to the sideline, and on comes Stephen Hauschka for the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late.
When you hear screen, screen, screen on defense, that's a little bit scary because you know a big play might result.
He was so ready to get to part 2 of the screen, he forgot part 1, couldn't get the ball. And you figure with that, this game's pretty well out of reach.
It would take a heck of a comeback at this point. Being 3 scores down, I think that's too much to ask with time winding down here in the 4th.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
I'm going to tell you now.
The interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm hearing my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their own.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
What did I tell you?
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time they were able to turn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
This touchdown right here.
They go play action now. Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Thomas rolls.
What you call timeout, folks?
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Here's Hauschka for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Damn.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the
Beating
score.
off, yo.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Offense staying ahead of the chains here,
right.
2nd and 3.
So who want to whoop my ass next in Madden?
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Now Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it'll be first down Atlanta.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. That throw good for 4.
Damn, Earl, take that off.
Got to give credit where it's due.
Well, I could
really
easily
nice
stop
defense
you,
on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run out there.
I'm just letting
now
up.
a 10th carry for Freeman. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
When you're putting together a
called reading your
it's exactly what we're seeing in this game.
Brother.
Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking,
I'm just taking a gamble.
Changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Ryan. It's caught left side. Tammy. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. And out now come the Seahawks. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator.
Nah, man, I know how to read formation, yo.
Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out.
I'm just taking a gamble what I think you're going to do. And what I think you're going to do, you're doing. So it's working.
The drive begins with a run by Rawls. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield.
You know what? Since you're going to give me a one-on-one, I might as well take it.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. A battle for it, it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford.
Don't get tackled by the quarterback, and you did.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've lost this one. The offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this.
Come on, man, don't run to the right.
It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now it's Ryan. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator is looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Ryan will throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone.
Man,
a great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and
Man,
knock the ball away.
But
the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So on 4th down, off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant. Miss a 43-yard attempt. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there.
Damn.
Well short, and this score will stay right where it is.
Damn.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
But, hey, I got to thank you for the warm-up, though.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. They set up the screen to Rawls.
It will be.
And he's got some space here. 26 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Seahawks a first down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
I hope I didn't beat you too bad.
A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Being chased out left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Oh, yeah, I'll run with Wilson.
On second down, here's Wilson. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake.
Good game, man.
And they will line up now for the two-point try. Wilson going to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just said
nine
kickers hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And Charles, just a blowout in every sense of the word here in this one.
Okay, cliche alert. Right from the opening whistle. As soon as they kicked the ball off, one team was ready to play, the other definitely was not.
Well, you got to use cliches with this one. I mean, it's not often you see a game this lopsided in the NFL.
All we know is that at the end, one team was winning going away, and the other one just wanted to go away.
Hell yeah. Fight.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.
Look at that. Almost
this has been
got
a
300.
presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks for watching.